Hey guys, it's January 2019 and I wanted to give you a little update on the Jeep. This is a Willys Jeep 1954 M38A1. It's a military Jeep. There's some components of a 1956 CJ5 in here. Whoever rebuilt this thing years ago kind of mixed it up. But I have a previous video of when I first got this Jeep and I was working on it. And I've done a few more things, got it running now, so I wanted to give you a little update. Some people have asked for an update. I haven't done too much cosmetically, as you can see from the old video. I did put the gauges in, but the only thing that's working is the speedometer. I put a blinker switch on it so that I could have signal lights in the back, and I've got everything working except the brake lights. I'll show you what I did under the hood. So, since the last video, I have converted this to 12 volt from 6 volt. Like I said, the engine compartment was pretty much from the CJ5, which was 6 volt, and I was having trouble with it, so I just decided to convert everything to 12 volt. So I have a new 12 volt battery. I put an alternator in. I took the old generator out. I'm still running the 6 volt starter, and I'll see how long that lasts. Put a new coil. This Carter carburetor was rebuilt. Some guy in Florida did it. I sent it off to Kaiser Willys in South Carolina, and then they sent it to some guy in Florida. Rebuilt it, did a real nice job. It runs like a top now. So other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. I rewired almost everything, and tried to make it a little neater by putting the wiring in these little conduits. I did change the whole brake system. I put a whole new brake system, brake lines, brake shoes, and master cylinders and wheel cylinders. I changed some seals out in the differential and some wheel seals, but I think I had covered that in the last video. Starts up like that every time. Trying to drive this bucket of bolts with one hand so I can hold the camera, so the shifting might not be too smooth. in, I've got the transfer case in and the gear in low. So we now have the front axle drive engaged and in low gear. Well, definitely don't recommend driving a Jeep with one hand while you're holding a camera. I'm going to have to figure out a better way to mount this camera. But basically this is it. I'm really happy with it now. It runs really good. The clutch works good. The brakes work good. From now on, I think I'm just going to be doing some cosmetic stuff to it. I got a few little things on the order right now. I got a new mirror, the little round mirror coming. And a few other things, but that's it. That's the update. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe I'll make another one later on when I do more.